Today, we will learn the basics of Maya deformers. Deformers allow you to modify the shape of a model without changing its topology. They are widely used in animation, modeling, and rigging workflows. First, let's look at the Lattice deformer. Select the model and apply Lattice from the Deform menu. A lattice cage will be created around the model. Moving the lattice points will deform the model. It is useful for making smooth adjustments to complex shapes. Lattice also supports symmetry editing. Please note that once the lattice has been modified, the division values can no longer be changed. More divisions are not always better and should be adjusted to match the area you want to edit. Once the work is complete, delete the history to finalize the result. Next is the Bend deformer. First, create an object. Apply Deform, Nonlinear, Bend. Let's move the center point of the blue manipulator. Also keep an eye on the Inputs section in the channel box. You can see the model bending smoothly. Let's rotate the bend handle and see the object update accordingly. If the manipulator disappears, press T to show it again or edit the values directly in the Inputs section. Now let's look at the Flare deformer. Let's move the blue manipulator again. By default, it creates a bulging shape in the middle. Move the side handles and observe which values are changing. It is useful for creating shapes such as vases and cups. To make the deformation permanent, delete the object's history. Next is the Sine deformer. Create a plane object and increase its subdivisions. Let's adjust the amplitude and wavelength values. You can use the manipulator or middle mouse drag the values in the Inputs section. Adjust the rotate value to create vertical waves. A wave-like deformation will be applied to the model. It is useful for flags and other oscillating objects. Next is the Squash deformer. Create a sphere and move it up by 1 unit on the y-axis. You can see the object stretching and compressing. It is commonly used for bouncing ball animations. Set the Squash deformer Y position to 0, low bound to 0, and high bound to 2. Adjusting the factor value will squash the sphere from the ground up. Try rotating the sphere while it is squashed. You will notice that it rotates within the deformer space. Next is the Twist deformer. Create a new object. Create a simple shape and apply the Twist deformer. Adjusting the angle value twists the model. It is useful for ropes and spiral-shaped objects. Finally, let's look at the Wave deformer. Wave can create oscillating wave-like deformations. Today, we explored Maya's basic deformers. In the next lesson, we will create a practical modeling example using deformers. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and hit the bell for more Maya tutorials. Thanks.